So now we enter possibly one of the most contentious moments we've ever had here in the Iron Chief. A dispute resolution that everyone seems to have a vested interest in. And let me ask you, Perkins, how many times in the Iron Chief before have we got this wrong? You've done the numbers.
Well, we've never had this wrong, and according to the statistics, only 5% of the time could we possibly be wrong.
We got a lot of footage here. We got a lot of stuff to get through. So let's go in and look at this. Here we're going to analyze the players. There's Count the perpetrator, driver of the Warthog. Above him, Maddox. And of course here, Deathplot. Many who point the finger at him for causing this incident. We see from Maddox's point of view him jump into the back of the Warthog. And then we see as they pull away here, Maddox starts to be engaged in a furious firefight with someone. And this is where Plotmanius is calling out.
Timbo stopping Matt during this whole time, calling to his driver to keep going, to not stop, that they're in danger, and in fact he was right on that count.
As they get wiped out, a terrible play there. Now let's have a look at that again from a slightly different point of view. And you can see here, even as they pull away 1, 2, and now 3 members of the red team are clearly visible right behind them.
The other very important thing here is you know from the back of the Warthog, the turret there is a 360-degree device. It can actually move all the way and face directly behind. So when a hill is empty such as this, you want to be looking behind you for exactly this reason, Chuck.
I think that the chances of Maddox hitting anyone at that point from that angle would be about 5%.
Well, certainly. I mean, if you have the effects of ricocheting of various rocks and things, yes, perhaps 5%.
See, in real time, you can see that it weren't there for that long. And here, from Maddox's point of view, what is he doing here? What's going on?
Well, look, he's obviously blinded by rage, just as the entire incident has been caused by Timbo being blinded by loyalty, and Alex, as you can see here, being blinded by stupidity.
So in that case, we're going to call that no one's fault. Okay, great.
Well, everyone's fault. A pleasant summertime view of the sun poking through the trees.
It's Ghosttown! It's King of the Hill on Ghosttown, to be precise. We see we got Chuckbuster here on the blue team moving in, seeing 4 red team players. Bang, takes out 1. Moving in here for the second one. Bang, gets Nommania as well, and the triple kill.
He's using that sword like a Stradivarius.
And killing people with it. Okay, Maddox comes in here with the hammer, taking out 2 of the blue team and giving them the lead for the first time. You can see it's actually 4 on 3. With Chuckbuster, Graphologist, and Perkins on one team. Watch this laser from Chuckbuster, spots his teammate. Looks like he's going to take him out. Graphologist perfectly dodges that laser, and bam! The double kill. Amazing play there as Graphologist now goes on to take the hill. Plotmanius moving in here against the blue team, taking out one of them and then taking out Perkins for the double kill.
And now Perkins here getting his own back, avoiding that kill skillfully, and now getting some time, hiding behind the barrels and making sure that his team is back in this match.
Having barrels of fun, if you will.
And you can see here how much time Perkins is contributing to it. As his teammates are actually doing the killing and the fighting and the dying, he's standing there getting the hill time.
But look, it does look like he is getting a little bit guilty, and so he picks up a hammer at this point to make sure that he does contribute, as he has... No, he can't.
Anything but hammer time.
Okay, now watch as the hill moves here. It's impossible for any one team to get much time. As soon as a team gets in there, the next team comes from above and just dominates and wipes them out, only to be taken out again. It's crazy.
Yes, both teams are behaving much like well-armored goldfish. No memories of past attacks, past failures. They both just enter, die, respawn, and enter again, only to die.
Like dangerous goldfish. Okay, it's not Mania. He's indoors. He's in a shield, and he's got a laser.
And I think you'll find what's about to happen here is that for Nommania, this bubble is nothing but trouble.
He's
charging up the laser several times here, but still not able to release his load until he kills himself.
Released his load all over himself.
Right.
As tends to happen with Nommania.
Right in the wall there, takes himself out. Okay, switching to Graphologist now. Great play here is the blue team are falling behind here. Graphologist needs to make a big play here to try and get the hill back.
And he's making Maddox retreat there, away from him. Team members kill him, they've got the hill. They're going to hold here for quite some time. This is exactly what they need to get back in this match.
And watch here as Chuckbuster and Graphologist hold off the entire red team as they come in waves. They're trying to hold them out and get as much time as possible.
They're killing everyone. Maddox is the only one left, and what's he going to do? Is he going to kill both of them with a single needler? I don't think so.
Or is he?
That's exactly what he did, actually. Look at that again. He shot both of them with needles. So then when they come together, the needles are going to explode.
I think you'll find they're both in the pink.
Well, color me amazed.
And Maddox now continuing to fight against the blue team here. Look at him charging in there, taking out tokens, and getting a killing spree. And surely this is going to give them a lead here. Look at the scores, 207 and now 232. I think at this moment you were saying Nutmania said the game is over, just as the hill moved to the blues.
And now, who's going to come down? Who could possibly change this trajectory of this match? Certainly not Perkins, not Griff, no one.
Yeah, they're all dead. They're all dead. It's now Perkins who comes back. Look at the scores. Perkins now charging again. It's 242. What's he going to do?
Kill him.
And now Graphologist comes in as well. Amazing. Now the blue team are trying to hold out. Look at the score. They're 245 to 211.
Well, the game looks pretty much oh yes, and a beautiful view of the sky.
Final play.
It all comes down to this play. This final heal in the room up here. As Graphologist moves into the empty hill, can he get the seconds they need to win the game?
Doesn't see Alex coming up, slices him in the back.
A little flourish at the end.
And now steps into the hill finally to take his hard-earned seconds.
Look at the score there. Surely he's going to win, but no, turns his back on the last moment on Chuckbuster, takes him out.
Never turn your back on Chuckbuster. Timbo with a couple of wayward rockets. Doesn't hit any.
And the red team members kind of taking themselves out there, and it's just Maddox left who takes out Chuckbuster and then takes out Graphologist.
But Perkins there to finish the job that his teammates started.
And that he must finish. You can see here, look at the scores. He needs a lot of time here, but he thinks he can maybe make it. Look at this, 244 to 248 now.
You can feel the fear building. Here they go.
Okay, Canon's been taken out, and then the Graphologist here taking out Poogie Banger with the sword. But now watch Chuckbuster. This is the play of the game. He's taken out his whole team.
Well, not quite his own whole team. He's not taken out himself, but he leaves that for the other team.
He's flying solo. Can he hold him off?
Let's see what happened there. You see, he took out Count him, and then he turned around. Poogie Banger was already dead, but he'd already loosed that rocket. It was just too late.
He took a page out of Flop Marnus' book.
Which page would that be?
And there's Maddox shooting a dead body. He doesn't know what he's firing at. And just one solitary bullet in the end is all it takes to win the game.
Amazing play there at the end there. So you could say Chuckbuster lost it rather than the red team won it.
I think we could certainly say that accurately.
5, 4, 3,
2, 1. With our top 5 plays of the week.
And at number 5 this week is Plopmanius with a fantastic anticipatory plasma grenade throw. Now look at that throw. You think it's going to land next to Graphologist, but Plopmanius knows Graphologist is going to run towards him while shooting. So he's thrown the plasma grenade down the hole so that, bam, it takes off Graphologist's shield just as he comes in for the kill. Great play at number 5.
And Poogie coming in on the tail end here of a massive killing spree by Chuck.
Headshots after headshots. Perkins missing that laser and giving Chuck the double kill and the killing frenzy.
And then Poogie Banger here for number 3. You can hear he moves deftly through the red team, picking them off one by one.
Unstoppable.
And then turn around. Can he get the final kill here on Nutmania? Bang, yes he can. Overkill and killing spree off the bat. Look at the scores there. That was his first play of the match. Number 2 play of the week, it goes to Graphologist. We know what's happening here with this play. You can see here, not only did he pick off the Warthog there and get the triple kill.
Biding his time, but it's still not over.
Look at that grenade in the distance. Picks up Chuckbuster as well. Gets the entire team at number 2. Okay, and our number 1 play of the week here, it's Poogie Banger flying in Valhalla, chasing Count him here in the Banshees.
Bit of a Banshee battle.
And what's the last thing you'd expect to happen here while in this kind of dogfight?
If only he knew what was in store.
Look in the background there as Maddox leaps up from nowhere.
Individual man beats Banshee.
And Ping drops like a sack of shit.
You can see him just being taken out there. Let's look at that from Maddox's point of view. Listen to the sound he makes as he knocks him out of the Banshee. Great play.
That's the sound of Matt's foot breaking Ping's arm.
I didn't know what you were going to say there. All right, with some great matches there tonight, boys. Some great fights and a great top 5. Thanks very much for being here, Perkins.
Always a pleasure, Chuck.
And Gigantus, it's been great to have you down there for the sideline comments.
I guarantee you the pleasure was all yours.
Yeah.
Ping drops like a sack of shit. Like a sack of shit. Like a sack of shit.
She.